and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Alexei, and today I have a special guest, Lindsay Ronain. Lindsay is a wonderful drummer from UK, and today she is going to show you how she does the recordings of her drums. You can download free drums Multitracks. All the links will be in the info box of this video. And don't forget to check out Lindsay's band, The Ronains. I hope this video will be useful for you. And thank you so much, Lindsay, for making this one.
Hi everyone, my name is Lindsay Miller. I'm also known as Lindsay Ronain, as I'm the drummer for a band called The Ronains. I am the owner here at Miller Music and Sound, and today I'm going to show you around my studio. I'm going to show you my drums, my setup, what mics I use, what gear I'm using here, and I'm going to play you a little track and provide you with some multi-tracks that you can mix for yourself. So yeah, let's dive in. So this is my studio. Here, my room. I've got my desk, which is quite messy. And this is mainly a teaching studio. I'm teaching guitar and drums and bass as well. And my band also rehearse in this space, so hence the setup with the PA at the back, the two kits side by side for teaching. And over here is my DAW setup. I've got here and my guitars and amps and etc. So it's it is quite a big space. It's a loft conversion, as you can see. It's fairly a dead sounding room. Sounds great in rehearsal though, and for what I've done so far, I've managed to get some pretty cool recordings out here. So yeah. So this is my Natal Cafe Racer kit. This is the 22-inch rock fusion kit. So we've got the 22-inch kick drum here. I'll come round this way. We have the 10-inch high tom, the 12-inch mid tom, and the 16-inch floor tom. I also have the Cafe Racer snare. This is the 14 by 6.5 snare. Really just a big fat sound for the sound of the Ronains. What we were going for is, that big rocky, punchy, fat drum sound, and this kit doesn't have to deliver on that, to be honest. It's really versatile as well. It's not just for rock music. It's really suitable for a load of other styles, funk and even jazz music as well. Sounds great on it. The cymbals that I'm using, I use the Zildjian K Custom Darks, as you can see there. This is just a set I've got. So these are the 14-inch hats, an 18-inch crash, which I absolutely love. Sounds so good. My 16-inch crash, my 20-inch ride, also sounds phenomenal. And I've also got this little 10-inch stack Zildjian Effects cymbal. Quite nice trashy sounds. So I'll let you hear how this all sounds shortly. But yeah, this is my setup here. This is my real kit, as I call it. Okay, so now let's dive into the mics. It's the Shure PGA Drum Kit 7 set that I'm currently using. So you've got the PGA 52, I believe, on the kick drum. A lot of the times I've just got it sitting, just kind of halfway out the kick drum. It's been working. It's a setup that I've been using for a while now. It works really well. It's not too boomy, it's not too clicky. It's just kind of sits right in the middle. The tom mics, you can see here, just close mic'd right against the toms. That is the PGA 56 mics that's on them. The snare drum is the good old Shure SM57. Again, just kind of close mic'd again, and I have I like to set it just more kind of, you know, point towards the centre here, and align actually this capsule up just with the edge of the rim. It seems to give me the nice kind of fat, warm tone that I look for. I don't want too many overtones in it. I want more of the kind of body of the snare, and it seems to work well. The overheads here, as you can see, I've tried. I do. This is this kind of recorder man Glyn Johns type setup here. This technique, sorry. I watched the Produce Like a Pro miking techniques video, and they go through a load of mic techniques, and this one just seems to sound really good. I've used a few, you know, I've tried out a few different ones. The ORTF actually works quite well. I quite like that as well. This is similar, it just gives me a wee bit more of a spread. And the way that I actually do this and set it up, I'll just show you here. Okay, so when I'm setting up these mics, and I'll just point this up a little bit more, what I will do is, and I actually seen this first of all when I used the Sabine sound kit, and it's a Glyn Johns method, and you get a little string here with it to measure the distance of the two mics. But what they actually advised you to do in it was to take your two sticks and point them, place them in the centre of the snare like this, and the mic should be in line. Mine is just ever so slightly higher. I do try and get, you know, as much height as I can coming into the centre. My room is quite small, as you can see, but there we go, bang on in the centre. See there, up ever so slightly, so that's about right. You know, that's probably about 3 to 4 feet. And then you measure the other mic, which is over the floor tom, as you can see here. It's over the floor tom and pointing down at the head of the kick drum beater. So what I'll do is I'll take my little bit of thread that I've got here that I got with the Sabine sound kit, wrap it round here, and you all know this. You put your other piece of string, one pointing up at the distance of the mic, and the other in the centre of the drum, and then you should match, the other mic should match the same distance. And that's how you check that your mics are in phase, the overheads are in phase. Perfect. And it just keeps everything neat, you know, that your snare is going to be in the middle. You don't want that drifting off, you don't want, you know, the phase cancelling out. It just doesn't sound too good, it sounds really, really thin. But yeah, that's my setup. Okay, and the last mic I've got here is I suppose they're kind of the PGA drum kits version of the 57. This is a dynamic microphone, the PGA 57. I just put it over the hi-hat. Basically, I've only got so many mics, and I actually did see that Warren Hewer, he on his hi-hat, I think he's got a 57 and another, I can't remember what the other cardioid mic is, and he blends them together. So I just popped this on here and use it. To me, you know, it still sounds pretty good. I get a good sound out of it. My cymbals are really quite dark sounding, you know, dark and trashy. That's the sound that I like, and you know, I do feel that the mic works really well. So yeah, this is my setup. And see, this is just pointed down. I'll mention as well, when I'm measuring the distance, the mics, I use my 3 fingers like this, just to make sure that they're all the same here. Same with all the tom mic, all the close mics. Basically, the snare is down a little further. I do like the snare to be the snare mic to be right on the drum. I like that kind of really warm sound in it. I have tried it a bit further back, and in the ringy, the ringing's just a bit too much for me, I've recorded with a bit of a ring. If I want a bit more of a ring, I will take these moon gel off. I like it to sound really kind of dead. I found with the ring going through it, you know, it's a bit too, it can be a bit much, and it can overpower, you know, the rest of the sound of the drums. So yeah, let's hear what this sounds like then. Okay guys, we've got our tracks recorded now, sounding good, so let me just show you what I'm using over here. So here is my Focusrite Scarlett 18i20 interface. This is the 3rd gen. Obviously I needed an 8-channel input because I'm a drummer and I needed all those inputs. I absolutely love this. So I do. I've had, it's been absolutely flawless. It's so easy to work. It sounds great, and yeah, I just can't fault it at all. It's a brilliant interface. The software that's included as well is really, really good. I am also a Studio One Pro user, as you can see here. I've used many DAWs in the past. I've used Pro Tools, I've used Cubase. I got Studio One Artist a few years back and I just kind of fell in love with it. So this was an easy choice for me. I just love all the editing features. It's a brilliant system, and I'm a Persona Sphere member as well, so I get all the good stuff with it as well. And I'm also running this is a 16 gig MacBook Pro that I just plug into the monitor here. I'm also using Yamaha HS7s. They are great, and I'm running it through SonarWorks sound reference as well, as you can see there, the sound ID, which is brilliant. Since actually calibrating the speakers, I've had phenomenal results from it, in my opinion. So yeah, guys, this is my setup here, my little studio here in Paisley, Scotland. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I just want to say a big massive thank you to Alexei for asking me to do this video for his channel. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I hope you've gotten some useful tips. I hope you enjoy mixing the tracks. This is my setup. This is what I've had great results with, despite I haven't been recording and mixing all that long. I haven't been doing the engineering side all that long. It's funny because it seems as if live drums now is becoming a bit more of a dying thing. I don't know if that's controversial to say, but I just think there's a lot more electronic, you know, electronic sounds and samples and parts. There's so many programs now that do replicate a live drum sound, but for me, you know, you cannot beat the feel of a live drummer. You know, I've an amazing live acoustic drum, you know, a live drum sound played by a phenomenal drummer. You just cannot replicate that, in my opinion. So I have been Lindsay Ronain. Thank you so much for watching. You can check me out on all my socials at Lindsay Ronain. You can check out my business page, Miller Music and Sound. And please also check out my band, The Ronains. You can find us on all socials. Thank you, Alexei. Thank you everyone for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.